Hello. So I'm going to do the reading for Aries today for the month of January and see what messages need to come out. And I've already pre-shuffled the deck. And as always, this is my interpretation of the cards. This is how I read them. This is how I see them. This is what I'm feeling from the cards. You may see something or feel something differently with the cards that have come out. You may not necessarily be an Aries, but maybe you are drawn here to see the messages that are being given. The Hermit, going within, taking time out, thinking about things, processing things. I do like to point out in this card that there is the moon and there's shooting stars. So I feel like that's saying that there's some really positive things coming in that you haven't seen yet. You need to take some time out for yourself. Sometimes it takes a little bit for the cards to want to come out. That's okay though. The moon. See, that's what I said. Things that you haven't seen yet. And if you look at this card, there's the moon, but it looks like there's the sun behind it. So I feel like the moon is saying that there's things that you haven't seen, but there's some hope and some good things are coming. I feel like I really feel like that's what both things are saying. Two of Swords, having a decision that you need to make. Making a decision about something. Look at that. The moon is there again. The Empress. Creating something new. Marriage, motherhood. Maybe there's a proposal coming in. Proposal of marriage coming in that you haven't seen yet. And you have to make a decision. Do you say yes or no? Ten of Swords, there's something that you've been struggling with. There's some sort of situation that you've been struggling with. I feel like that kind of goes with that one. Tens are completion, so maybe see how this, on the horizon there, the sun is coming up. Again, there is hope. King of Wands. King of Wands is a fire sign. So maybe it's with a fire sign or somebody who has fire sign qualities, which is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And the King of Wands is someone who is strong, optimistic, energetic, confident, friendly, good with words. He's not afraid to take risks. He's high energy. He gets bored easily. So maybe there's been some hard times with this King of Wands. And you need to make a decision. And you need to take some time out to think about this decision that you need to make. And there is hope. There is hope. Maybe it will be at the new moon that you'll have some clarity with this decision. I don't follow the moon cycle, so I'm not really sure when the next new moon is. Four of Wands. Four of Wands. And the Empress is a marriage proposal. Four of Wands. Because Four of Wands says marriage plans also. Maybe you're going to get a marriage proposal from a King of Wands. Or someone who has those qualities, those characteristics. And as always, this is a general reading. This isn't for everyone. Let me see. Justice. Balancing the scales, balancing things out. Let me try another deck. And see what this deck has to say. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. There's been some delayed news. I feel like that goes up there. I feel like you've had some things that you've been struggling with, and you've had to take time out to make a decision. Let's see, we got two here. The Nine of Pentacles and the King of Swords. That's interesting. Maybe you've had to make a decision between two people that are in your life. Yeah, there's been some squabbling. There's been some disagreements. Let's see. Temperance, having patience. It's going to take time. I feel like maybe you've had two people in your life and you're not sure what to do and you can't decide which direction to go in, and that you need to take some time out to think about things and make a decision. Because you want to have this, you want to have the Four of Wands, you want to have balance in your life, but you're just not sure which way to go, and you're not sure what to do. I feel like Nine of Pentacles is having stability. Nine of Pentacles is having financial success and material security, but I feel like that's having stability, that this is you. You want to have stability between these two people in your life. That you want to have, yeah. I feel like you have these two people are in your life. It doesn't necessarily have to be an air sign and a fire sign, but it could be people with those qualities. And I just feel like you have these two people in your life and you've just had some really hard times, and you've had to make a decision about this, about what you're going to do. Justice. You need to have balance between this, that this is becoming too much for you. That you're just being overwhelmed by all this, that you can't deal with this in your life right now, and that you need to go within, you need to take a time out, and you need to make a decision. And that it's going to take a little time, but when you make your decision, that it's going to be the right decision, and you're going to feel good about your decision, whatever that decision is. So in January, this is what you need to do, is you need to take a time out, make a decision about what you want to do between these two people. And just have patience, that it will be okay, and that there is hope. So that's what I'm getting from these cards. That's what I'm feeling. And I hope that resonated with you. And I will see you next month.